Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Marc Henderson coming back at you with the conclusion, hopefully. Maybe I'll do another video just to give y'all one more update later. Of my 40-day fast. Man, this is day one, day two. Yesterday was day one of refeeding. So this is me after a day of finally being able to eat again. I feel a lot better, 1,000 times better. That last week was terrible, but I know I did like a very quick refeeding video. I had so little energy, like I was really finna pass out just when it was time for me to eat food. So I just wanted to get some food in my body. I think I did maybe like some watermelon, a couple slices of watermelon, some seeded grapes. But today I'm gonna do a video of me refeeding again, just basically showing what I eat, what I'm gonna be eating for the next few weeks. And I decided to be like completely alkaline, getting my body back in shape. So, hopefully my lips ain't chapped on this video. The rest of them I ain't care. But I got a haircut today. I'm getting back to regular life today. Okay, so just to give y'all more of an overview of my last week, it was terrible. It was the worst. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did wrong. They say you should do these super fast. Some people say you should. Some people say you shouldn't. I made it. It cost me thousands of dollars to do it. I don't know what was going on that last week, but I was throwing up a lot. For some reason, I don't know if it was just a taste of the water, my breath. The breath was terrible. Nothing being in there, but I just got to the point where the last couple of nights I was basically throwing up like twice a day or a night. And I didn't mind. Like I wanted to because it made me feel better. Like I was getting whatever stomach acid it was. At one point I thought it was maybe like the toothpaste, but I literally stopped brushing my teeth for maybe like the last 3 days because they was basically like, toothpaste has toxins in it and fluoride, which it does. That fluoride is terrible for you. So now I got like all natural toothpaste and somebody's texting me. It's all natural toothpaste and natural mouthwash and all of that stuff. I don't know how much better it is, but at least has no fluoride in it and stuff like that. But the last couple of days, like the last 3 days, brought me so close to God. And that was probably one thing I was doing wrong too. Like, I mean, God was a part of my fast, but it wasn't the focus of my fast, the complete focus of my fast, or just completely in charge of it. So at that point he was, and me and him got a lot closer just over those last few days, and it fixed a lot of stuff. Like he got a lot out of my life in those few days of that fast. But saying that to say, don't try to do this without God being completely in control of it. You have to go to him in prayer. Read the Bible. You got to feed yourself through the word because you don't have any type of food coming in, and something about the word that just fills you spiritually and physically. But it helped me a lot. Like once I start praying and more and start reading the Bible more and start spending more time with him in prayer, like I think that was the first day he allowed me to throw up and he got like a lot of that poison out my body because I couldn't figure out what was causing that terrible feeling, and he got it out. And like as soon as it came out, I was like, oh, I feel so much better. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't mind throwing up at the times I had to throw up, but it started to get too unbearable at the end. Like I really do think when day 40 came, that was my last day being able to do this. It was one time I was ready to throw in the towel. That's when I first couldn't figure out what was causing the way I was feeling on the inside, like, because it was just staying there all day lingering before I was able to throw up, because my body just made me throw up. It just came out the blue. Like I didn't think to try to make myself throw up or anything like that, which you probably shouldn't do anyway. Fortunately, my body just did it naturally, and I felt so much better. But I made it, man. Once you make it to a 40-day fast, like you're in a different place. Like people can't understand what you've been through unless you've been through it. So it's kind of like POWs who go through like, that's probably a bad analogy to use because they go through way worse. Like that's just probably one of the things they have to go through. But when you go through a dramatic experience, I'll just put it that way, and other people's going through that experience with you, y'all can relate more than any other people who have not been through that experience can, because you can like talk to them about like, man, remember when this happened and that happened, and we was going through that together. But it was like, that's the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life, physically, for real, and mentally. because it was very hard. Okay. But refeeding process, because I want this video to be too long because you actually stopping me from eating right now. This is basically lined out what I'm going to be eating. This is not everything I'm going to eat right now, or am I? But for breakfast, I'll basically start off with just some, I haven't figured out how to do this camera yet to where I can switch it while I'm recording. I'm gonna start doing videos too, so I'm gonna learn all this stuff in the weeks to come. Start doing funny videos too, so if you've been watching this channel just for the fast, start watching this channel again for funny comedy videos. I'm a comedian, I do sketches. I'm about to start doing sketches. Ain't gonna be great. I'm a good comedy writer, great comedy writer, I'll put it that way. And I'm sure you all enjoy my sketches, but enough of that promo. This is about something else. But back to the fast. So for breakfast, this is just like seeded grapes. Organic is really seeded. There's no such thing as organic grape with no seeds in it, because how do you grow something without seeds? And there's like some peaches. I got some peaches. So that's just what I like for breakfast. I tried the watermelon, but I'm gonna lose my black card on this, but I've never liked watermelon. I understand it has a high water content, but yeah. I got some wild rice and just some garbanzo beans. That's just to put some weight back on my bones, just something a little bit thicker, because I'm so skinny right now. I lost 37 pounds over the whole thing. I started off at 157, so you do the math. But yeah, I'm super skinny. I made a smoothie. This is what I normally start my day off with, though. Smoothie and maybe just breakfast, but it's always gonna be the smoothie. It's organic, I ain't gonna say organic, but it's basically alkaline smoothie. It has baby bananas up in it. It has baby bananas, blueberries, hemp seed milk, agave for the sweetener, and then it has sea moss gel. People don't know what sea moss gel is. This is basically a jar of sea moss gel. I take like a scoop of this and put it into like my smoothies every morning, a big scoop. Do your research on sea moss gel. It's very good for you. It's in the body holds maybe like 101 nutrients. It gives you supposedly 97 or 98 of those nutrients, better than any vitamin you can buy over the counter. Going natural alkaline. That's the stuff I use. And my vegetable stew. This is my vegetable stew. Probably doesn't look enticing to y'all right now, but it's so delicious. Everything's up in here, and it's not my recipe. Ty's Conscious Kitchen, that's where I go to. They give you like all these organic meals. He calls it his native stew. I just call it alkaline native stew or alkaline vegetable stew. I started off my day one. I made a big pot of this. For lunch, I did like the breakfast. I did like the smoothie, and I did the watermelon, because that was day one, and they said you should break your fast with the watermelon. I did that, and I did some organic grapes. That's the very first thing. I got like a small video of that. But the smoothies are my favorite. They're delicious. Once again, I just use baby bananas in mine, blueberries, hemp seed milk, agave as a sweetener. I should have brought some agave so y'all could look at it. But agave, let me grab it out the kitchen. My kitchen's messy. Excuse me. Okay. Just so y'all can see it if anybody's doing this stuff later, because this can be helpful for you when you first finish. But this is agave, organic blue agave, raw blue agave, organic sweetener. Okay, so that's what I have. But I sweeten it with that instead of sugar. Oh, but back to the soup. The soup, which is what is my favorite right now. Ty's chili is my favorite thing on his list. I love making this chili. That's probably gonna be later on in this week. But right now, something into my fast. This is what I'm gonna be eating. Like I said, I made a humongous pot of this. But it has garbanzo beans in it. It has red and white bell peppers. Red and green bell peppers. Red and white onions. You have butternut squash. You have regular squash, regular zucchini, squash and zucchini. Tomatoes, maybe like 6 plum tomatoes that's cut up into it. And then you have mushrooms. Mushrooms, what else is in there? Trying not to forget anything. Got onions. He likes to use quinoa in his. I've never like grown fond of quinoa, so I use wild rice in mine. So that's the only difference between mine and his. But his recipe is on his channel. It has all of the ingredients in it, but it's like my favorite vegetable soup. So when I first finished the fast, I'm sorry this video's getting long, I'm about to end it. When I first finished the fast, I did my breakfast. For lunch, I just had like just the broth of that, and it felt so good. It tastes so good because you has like cayenne pepper in it. I think you have like, I'm forgetting the ingredients. It's on this page though. Watch the video, it has the ingredients in it. Oregano, stuff like that. But yeah, just the broth was just so good, just to feel something different besides water. And I do have some water right here. It's not my favorite thing right now. I have to go on 40 days and 40 nights with nothing but water. I didn't put no additives into it, no salt water, nothing. I just drank strictly water for 40 days and 40 nights, and I made it. God, thank you for helping me make it. But this is my refeeding video that I'm gonna do. I hate watching refeeding videos nobody ever eats, so just show y'all a couple of bites. That's still hot. Perfect. Put some natural sea salt on this too. Sorry. Told you I'm not good with the camera angles. But natural sea salt on my beans and rice, just to put a little meat on my bones. Just the beans and the rice I'm gonna eat first. And a big pot of this, of my stew. I'm gonna do the smoothie too, so that's gonna be my lunch for today. And then maybe some fruit later as a snack. And another pot of soup for dinner. Or a bowl of soup. I got some more if I want seconds of this, but yeah. Putting this meat back on my bones. I got work to do. God gave me so much vision during this fast, so I got so much work to do. But big things coming from me, I promise. Make yourself famous, that's my slogan. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Do it for yourself, so make yourself famous. This is Marc Henderson signing out. Oh, I still didn't eat in front of y'all. Beans and the rice. Garbanzo beans, wild rice. God, it feels good to eat again. 40 days and 40 nights. There's nothing but water. Smoothie, it's the best thing on earth. Tastes so good. I don't know what it is about the sea moss gel. I put the sea moss gel in my stew too, also. It's like a thickener also for your soups. It's tasteless, so it takes on whatever taste, whatever you cook it with or make it with. So if you put fruit in it, you take on the taste of that fruit. So you don't even taste it like sea moss. I know it's from the sea, but you don't taste it at all. It smells funny when you make it, other than that though, but it's tasteless. But it's the best taste. It gives you energy. And the soup is the best part. So I'm eating again. Thank God. I'm so happy. I hope y'all enjoy my videos, man. Check back every once in a while. Maybe more updates about how the fast is going or how much weight I've gained. But nothing to report right now. Hopefully to be before and after pictures after I figure out how to put all that stuff up. And hopefully y'all like my 40-day fast journey. You can do it. Just put God first. And they'll take you to a whole different level, man. They clean your life out. Be a man. All right. Love you, Adonai. Love you, God. Love y'all for watching, man. Talk to y'all later. Peace.